What's going on, everyone? So, I have three habits that helps me stay rich.
Rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Why? It's because the rich think about wealth and affluence all the time. And what do the poor think about? The poor think about lack, loss, and limitation.
And these habits aren't very complicated, but these are the habits I use. So, it helps me build my wealth. Now, you don't have to follow it. I'm just some guy on YouTube. But these are the habits that help me become a millionaire or have my net worth be to a million. So, what were my habits? The first one is I save with a purpose. Everyone needs money in savings account. That's just how it works. But there's more than just saving and stocking money away.
If I have the money without the purpose, it just becomes a burden.
Becomes empty. I need more money, more money, more money for what?
It's an addiction of itself.
So it sounds like the greater the purpose you have, the more fulfilled you'll be with or without money.
Absolutely.
First thing you need to do is put your emergency fund in a high yield savings account. So, because it's for emergency, you don't need direct access to it. It will be helpful, but it's emergency. As long as you have access to it, you can get to it. That's the first thing I do because I'm saving it for emergency. That means, hey, I'm not going to touch it, but I also don't want it to sit in my bank account making less than 1%. So, it's my emergency fund, but I try to find a high yield savings account that saves about 3-4% a year because then it's making a little bit of money. And then, secondly, on that, I save for targets. So, what do I mean by that? I save for 3 to 6 months of expenses. I save for large purchases, like I'm gonna buy a car. I save that money to purchase the car. It might be $50,000, $60,000, but I saved the money because it's not a surprise I'm gonna need a new car. So I put that money away. You're gonna have to save with a purpose, and that will help you to the goal. If you want that nice car, I'm like, okay, I need to put this much away by the time my car dies so I can have the cash for it. Oh, I want to buy a house. I need to save towards that house. And that's the one thing I did. I got very goal orientated. And every time I saw that account go up, it made me happier. That means I'm closer to buying my rental house. I'm closer to not worrying about XYZ. And this is where you have to go from there. Now, number 2, investing as much as possible in a savvy way. You don't need game-changing stock market tips or insiders. You know, most day traders loses money by the end of the year.
We're doing our taxes, and last year we had $316,000 in capital losses. We were told we could only deduct $3,000 a year on our taxes, but I did the math, and that would take 115 years, and I'm hoping I don't live that long. But our accountant said that he suggested opening a brokerage account instead of a 401k to utilize these capital losses, and I just wanted to hear your opinion on that.
What was this from? What's the loss from?
From trading.
So I don't want to be one of those people. Actually, the best way to lose money is keep taking risky chances with your money. Falling for these scams. So what do? Most people are terrible with predicting what's going to happen. So what do I do with my stock portfolio? I buy companies that I want for the next 10 years, 20 years, that's solid foundation, that makes money, and that pays me dividend for my dividend portfolio. Now, for my mutual funds and index funds, I just pick good performers with low expenses, if that makes sense. But here's the thing you also have to learn. Where are you going to put your money? So if you're going to save for retirement, open an IRA. Now, the biggest thing I tell you to do in this situation is look at your expenses, and are you going to be making more money in retirement, or you're not going to make more money in retirement? Because if you open an IRA, that means you get to take advantage of the taxes, or you can lower your taxable income. And this is the chart that shows you how much you can put. It's about $7,000 a year and the differences. Now, don't just open an IRA. I tell you, set up automatic investment. And for the average investor, I tell you go for low cost index funds with good returns or low cost mutual funds. Do not go into stocks. Do not go into these things if you do not want to do the research, because it takes a lot of research to do this. Because if you only own 4 stocks and it's 200,000, 100,000 each, you're going to get hit very hard if one of those stocks do not perform very well. So it's best to let the professional do in that situation, because that's what I did with my original accounts. Now, I do break off to stocks and dividends now. Why? Because I have extra income and gives me something to do, and I do like reading charts and I like reading what companies do. So it helps me pass the time. I'm a little bit different. I'm weird, I know, but hey, that's what I do. And number 3, get professional help. Okay? I have a real estate agent that helps me on my real estate. I have someone that helps me pick my stocks, mutual funds, and indexes originally at Fidelity. So I go in there, I ask them which one would be a good one, we discuss it, and they help me with that. But that's for my retirement account. Now, once I took the knowledge she gave me, I now do it individually for my dividend portfolio. Not my retirement portfolio, my dividend portfolio. That's my bridge account that I can take a chance with and risk it. So that's just me. So I do have a financial advisor. I do talk to him and we discuss these things, and I'm learning all the time. And this is what I'm telling you. I do business consulting, and I still talk to financial advisor that reads the stock markets all day, even though I can give financial advice, and I do give it sometimes. But the biggest thing I tell you is what I do to help me get to my situation. I'm not going to try to blow smoke up your, what I'm talking about, because I want you to learn from my experience so that you can make a good judgment call. Now, here's something you need to understand. And those are my 3 habits that help me. Making money is easy, but having money make money for you isn't that easy, because you take a bigger risk. Going to work 9 to 5, you can make money. But if you keep taking risky investments, you got a bigger chance to lose money, even though the outcome could be good. So like and subscribe to my video, and that's all I got for you.